Good morning to in previous you discussed looping statements. Now you can go to next topic, loop control statements. In looping controls, basically you are discussed while loop, do while loop, and for loop, and nested loops, and different types of nested with while nested, for nested, and do while nested. Then you are going to the loop control statements. Loop control statement changes the execution from its normal sequence. When the execution leaves a scope, all automatic objects that were created in the scope are destroyed. There are basically different types of loop control statements and the descriptions. First one is the break statement. What is the break statement? Terminates the loop or a switch statement and transfer execution to the statement immediately following the loop or switch. What the break statement? The break statement terminates the loop or switch statement and transfer execution to the statement immediately following the loop or switch. Second one is a continue statement. What is the continue statement? Continue statement causes the loop to skip the remainder of its body and immediately retest its condition prior to reiterating. This is the continue statement. Third one is the goto statement. Transfer control to the labeled statements. These are different control statements. In this one is the infinite loop. A loop becomes an infinite loop if a condition never becomes false. The for loop is traditionally used for this purpose. Since none of these three exceptions that form of the for loop are required, you can make an endless loop by leaving the condition expressions empty. In the infinite loop, traditionally used for this purpose, since none are three expressions that form from the for loop are required, you can make an endless loop by leaving the condition expressions empty. Example of infinite loop. Example: hash include stdio.h into main function, curly braces started, for you have a different initializations, colon etc. Printf this loop will run forever, and when the condition expression is absent, it is assumed to be true. You may have initialized and increment expressions, but C program more commonly used for the construct to slight and for you can terminate the loop for pressing control and keys. These are some examples of infinite loop. Then you go to the break statement. Then you are going to the break statement. What are the break statement can do? The break statement in C program has the different stages. When a break statement is encountered inside a loop, the loop is immediately terminated and the program control resumes at the next statement following the loop. Following the loop. It can be used to terminate a case in the switch statement. In the second one it can be used to terminate a case in a switch statement. If you are using the nested loops, The break statements will stop the execution of the innermost loop and start executing the next line of code after the block. If you are using nested loop, the break statement will stop the execution of the innermost loop and start execution next line of the code after the break statement. It is a simple test syntax. The syntax for a break statement in C colon, simple break ended with a semicolon. The flow of diagram simple as follows. The syntax is simple. The break ended with semicolon. In syntax we have C. Flow of diagram. The information is coming the conditional code. The condition to be checked. If a condition is conditional code, then go to the condition checking purpose. Condition checked. If it is true, it is go to the conditional block. If it is condition is false, condition is break, then go to the end line. Then you are going to the simple example of program in break statement. Simple example of break statement. Example break statement. You see this program, simple program. As include stdio.h into main function. Curly braces started. This comment local variable definition. You have defined a local variables. That is the int a is equal to 10. Initially we can define a value 10. Then you start the while loop expression execution while a less than 20. While condition over, curly braces started. Printf the value of a colon %d \n semicolon. The value of d total within double quotation comma a. Printf statement is over and with semicolon a plus plus. Here the value is defined and a value to be executed. Then another if condition here, if a greater than 15. In comment, terminates the loop using a break statement. Break if a greater than 15. Curly brace break statement and semicolon. Curly braces closed and other curly braces started closed. Return 0, return another one. The programs to be going and executing for the condition based on condition a less than based on while condition a less than 10. It's a true. The value of a is equal to 10 to be executed and it's to be printed. Then based on value a plus plus a to be incremented plus 1, that means 10 plus 1 11. Again while statement to be tested 11 less than 20, it is true. Again the value of a is printed, that is 11. Again increment operator a plus plus, based on that one a to be incremented 12. Again it is coming to the while statement 12 less than 20, it is true. The value of a 12 is printed. Again, after that a to be incremented a based on a plus plus 12 plus 1 equal to 13. Again it is while condition tested a plus a less than 20. Again it go to the true. The value of 13 to be printed. Again what the value of a is the 13. A plus plus means that is a 14. Just go, there is no problem on that one. a less than 14 if 20 means that is a 14 less than 20, that is true, it isn't, the value of a is printed. After then a plus plus 14 plus 1 is equal to 15, it is again true, a less than 20, it is also true, the value of a is printed, that is a 15. After the printing of 15, we can go to the a plus plus, a less than 20, it is a true, it is going to the if a that is 15 plus 1, that is 16, 16 less than 20, it is a true, it is coming the value of a printed, a plus b. After then it is going to if condition a greater than 15, 16 greater than 15, it is false, the break statement to be executed, the loop is to be stopped, this way the program to be executed. Based on the loop condition up to false, this statement to be executed. Then you are going to the next statement, that is a continuous statement. Then you are going to the next one, the continue statement. What is the continuous statement? The continuous statement in C program, continuous statement in C program works somewhat like the break statement. It is similar to the break statement. Instead of a forcing termination, it forces the next iteration of the loop to take place, skipping any code in between. It is not terminating, it is just skipping that loop to take place, that one. For the for loop, continuous statement causes the conditional test and the increment portion of the loop to execute. For the while and do while loops, continuous statement causes the program controls to pass to the conditional testers. The simple syntax of continuous statement. The simple syntax of continuous statement: continue ended with semicolon. This simple. For the for loop, continuous statement causes the condition test and increment portion of the for loop to execute. For the while and do while loops, continuous statement causes the program control to pass to the condition testers. It is a simple, just like a break statement. This syntax for a continuous statement in C in a previously break ended with semicolon. Similarly, it is a continue ended with the semicolons. Flow diagrams. The flow diagram. That is a flow diagram. Here it is also similar to break statement. Conditional code. It is going and checking the condition. If condition, it is bottom going to. If a condition is true, it is going to left. If condition is true, then it is conditional code is repeated. If conditional code, if continue, if condition is false, the condition is going to the going. It is a similarly break. What is it? Little bit of changes in the conditional code. Then we are going to the simple program for continuous statement. Hash include into main function. The curly brace is started. Similar, the quotation is same with the comment box. Local variable definitions, that is the declaration, into a is equal to 10. Similar here, the do loop execution is started. Do some comment, the curly brace is started. If a double equal to 15, skip the iteration. Here we are doing a do while loop. If a double equal to 15, that means a exactly equal to 15. Skip the iteration in comment. A is equal to a plus 1. Continue. The curly braces closed. It is the if control statement. The printf within a double quotation the value of a colon percentage d backslash n within double quotation comma a plus plus. The curly brace closed by a less than 20, well ended with semicolon. Return 0 ended with semicolon. Here also this same process is execution going on. If a is equal to 10, do okay. If a is equal to 15 or not, it is checked. There is no problem. A is equal to a plus 1. The value to be 1 to be checked. The value of a is printed. Again a plus plus, a value to be 1. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Again it is going to repeat the portion. The value of a printed. Again it is going to the a is equal to a plus 1 incremented. Again it go to the do while statement. A is equal to a plus 1. That means 11 plus 1 is 11 equal to 15. It's a skip. Printf statement. The value of a percentage d, it is to be checked. A less than 20, it is true, then it is printed on that one. Again it is repeated to up to 14. If a is equal to 14, a less double equal to 15, it is not true. Then going to the while statement, the printf to be the value of 14 is printed. Again it is a plus plus means a is equal to 15. It is tested. A 15 less than 20, then it is going to the looping statement. If a is equal to 15, if a is equal to 15, 15 equal to 15, here they skip the iteration. It is stop to iteration. Again it is giving to the a is equal to a plus 1, that means 16. Continue the process. The value of percentage d, it is giving to the plus, it is the value of 16 to be printed. Up to it is giving the elements to continue way. If in case of a value is equal to 19, skip the a value is equal to 19. A double equal to 9, it is going to the a plus 19, a plus plus plus, it is printed. Again it is the statement a plus plus equal to 19 plus 1 is equal to 20, while a less than or equal to 20, a less than 20, 20 less than 20, it is stopping the loop. This way the program to be executed. This way the continue and loop statement to be executed. Then you are going to the previous next one, the goto statements. then you are going to the goto statements. In a goto statement, C program provides unconditional jump from the goto to a labeled statement in the same function. Label in the same function. Note: use of goto statement is highly discouraged in any programming language because it makes it difficult to trace the control flow of a program, making the program hard to understand and hard to modify. Any program that use a goto can be rewritten to avoid them. The simple syntax of goto statement. The simple syntax of for goto statement: goto label ended with a semicolon, some statements and so on, label colon, statements ended. Here label can be any plain text except C keyword, and it can be set anywhere in C program, above or below to goto statement. Above or below to goto statement. Here label means it can be any plain text except C keywords. What are the keywords? That is integer, character, float, double. What are the reserved words except that can be used as anywhere in a C program or above or below to goto statement. Goto statement. The flow diagram of goto statement. Label 1, statement 1. It is a goto label 3. It's the right side, it is goto label 3. In the bottom it is goto statement 2. Label 2, statement 2. In case you have a different statement 3. And again you have a label 3. It is a two directions. One is from top to bottom. One is right to left. Go to label 3. Then here example of go to label statement. Simple exam program is go to label go to statement. Simple program. Dash include stdioh into main. Similarly, you have a same programs we are using for the understanding purpose. Into main function, into local variable definitions, into a is equal to 10. Do loop execution. Loop colon, that is a label. Do some operations means, that is a curly braces started. If a equal to 15, double equal to 15, skip the iteration. A is equal to a plus 1. Go to loop. Printf the value of percentage d a plus plus while a less than 20. Initially, what the a value is at 10, it is coming to a is equal to 15. There is no problem. It is going to the a plus 1. Go to loop. It is going to the loop. Into a is equal to 10, it coming to the printf value. A is equal to the value of a is equal to 10, it is printed. A plus plus, that means value 1 is incremented, that is 11. It is going to the again. If a equal to 15, that is equal to 16 equal to 11 equal to 15. There is no problem that it is incremented. A is equal to a plus 1. Go to loop. Again it is going to the loop. the printf value 11 is printed. A plus means 11 plus 1, that is 12 to be printed. It is a similar way, it is printing up to number of times. Again it is going to the looping statement. Similarly it is repeated to more conditions. Up to it is going 11, it is going to going to 11 is incremented with 1, that is in program way. The goto statement simply go to label, some label. The label is an identifier where the goto statement is encountered. The control of the program jumps to label 1 and etc. Go to some labels. It is given to some. It is executed to some programs. It is up to repeated, and the good in concurrent program control jumps directly to the label function. Label 1 statement is to be when the goto statement is encountered. It is going and given that previous one. Label definition and the program is inside loop, it is equal to then you are jumped into the previous one. Okay, in case of if a is equal to 14, the loop is coming to the if a is double equal to 15. Skip the iteration, there is no problem on that. A is equal to a plus 1, that is a 15. Go to loop, it is going to loop. A is equal to 14, that is coming to the print value to be printed. Again it is a 15. A plus plus means that is a 14 plus 1 is equal to 15. It is going to the loop, do while loop. It is a if a is equal to 15, it is a 15 equal to 15. But the 15 equal, thus skip the iteration. And that time it is skip the roll. Go to loop. The value 16 to be again a is equal to a plus 1. It is going to print of the value of a is equal to 16 to be printed. After then a plus plus means it is a 16 plus 1 is equal to 17. Then it is going to a less than 20, that is equal to 16 less than 20. It is going to the looping statement. The 16, the value of 16 printed, it is a plus plus 1, that is a 17 less than 20. It is again go to the loop. If a is equal to double equal to 15, there is no problem on that one. A is equal to a plus 1, 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. Go to loop. Do operation is going to perform. Printf the value of a is equal to 17, that is printed. Plus plus a plus plus means that is 17 plus 1 is equal to 18. While a 18 less than 20, it is tested, it is true, it is printing. After then printing the 18, it is again it is incremented. A plus plus means that in 19, while a less than 19 is tested, it is also clear, it is true. Then it is going to the loop. If a double equal to 15, skip the iteration, there is no problem on that one. A is equal to plus 1, go to loop. The value of 19, printf statement to be executed, the value of 19 to be printed. A plus plus 1, that means a plus plus means a plus 1, that is equal to 19 plus 1 is 20, while a less than 20, the loop to be terminated. A less than 20, the loop to be terminated. and this way the loop control statements to be executed. We are discussed a simple three statements. These are control statements. We are discussing in 3 points, 3 looping control statements: the break statement, the continue statement, and go to statements. Okay, tomorrow we continue another topic.